Russia implemented a trade ban on lacy lingerie for themselves and their neighboring countries. The most random ban in human history. The ban will outlaw any underwear containing less than 6% cotton from being imported, made, or sold in Russia, Belarus, and Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan. I always think of Borat when I hear that. Women and men are now afraid that the women are going to have to go back to the old-school Soviet-style underwear, which was uncomfortable and apparently really loose and totally not flattering to, the female shape. And the ban was first outlined in 2010, but it goes into effect soon. I think in July it goes into effect. And according to the Russian Textile Business Union, more than $4 billion worth of underwear is sold in Russia annually, and 80% of the goods sold are foreign-made. Analysts have estimated that 90% of products would disappear from the shelves when this ban goes into effect. So on Sunday, 30 women protesters in Kazakhstan were arrested and thrown into police vans because they were protesting this. They were wearing lace underwear on their heads and shouting, "Freedom to panties." What a great protest. But I was thinking about this, and it struck me that this is why people hate authoritarian regimes. Like, there's a lot of shit that people can take, man. There really is. They'll deal with it if it's not, directly interfering with their sex life and the brief amount of personal time they have. As long as the KGB's not knocking down your door and stealing your shit, people deal with a lot of garbage, man. But when you cross certain lines, people say, enough! Like, when you touch, in Prohibition in the U.S., for example, people dealt with a lot of garbage, but when they came and took the alcohol, they were like, well, fuck that, man, we're done here. Now we're taking to the streets. You can't take away people's lacy, sexy underwear. What's the point? What's the purpose of doing that? It's like you're going out of your way to put up a middle finger to regular people who want to enjoy their lives and have some nice sex every once in a while and view something that's aesthetically pleasing. And, the only argument I could even think of as to why they're doing this is a protectionist trade argument. So the idea might be, well, we want to stimulate the economy in Russia, and the way to do that is to stop just importing all of our underwear and create our own underwear, which will create jobs, and then it'll create more circulation of currency within Russia and within, the former Soviet bloc, Belarus and Kazakhstan, and that will make us more prosperous and it'll help the economy. That might be the ideology behind it. Maybe I'm being too kind in thinking this out for them. But even if that were the thinking, which is the closest thing to maybe making sense that I came up with, why don't you just try to create the lacy underwear yourselves? You don't have to go out and outright ban it. That doesn't make any sense. Say, okay, we're not going to allow you to import lacy underwear anymore. Okay, that's fine, but we're going to create it. And we're going to do the best we can to copy the Victoria's Secrets of the world and these other people who have nailed the sexy lace underwear. And don't worry, you'll still get your lace underwear. You'll just buy it from a Russian company as opposed to a foreign company. Do that! But they're not doing that. In typical, unintelligent, iron-fisted, authoritarian fashion, say, no more lacy underwear because my wife won't wear them for me. Well, fuck what's going on in your life. Don't drag everybody else down because you can't get none, and you can't get the sexy underwear in the bedroom. Of all the things I've read about, different countries, this is one of the things where the second I read the headline, I went, well, I never want to go there.